Hello! Just reviewing my half year in Singapore. So today I would like to talk about is it expensive to live in Singapore by reviewing my daily expenses here. By others, it's just one of the most expensive places to live in. While even though when I talk to my foreign friend here, we often discuss about the prices and all the things there, and different people got different perspective. But I think as for me, to reveal how expensive it is to living in Singapore could be quite a good benchmark, in the sense that I am living alone now and I am a foreigner here, but at the same time I'm not the expert who earn super crazy rich Asian what. So I think for me it's gonna be quite a good benchmark to have an overview on how the thing costs, and also I will share a bit about how I save money on different aspects. So start with some background about me. I am in a trainee program of my company, so I'm rotating around, and my salary range is almost about the same of the Singaporean university graduated, but kind of slightly higher. So that's the thing. So I didn't really earn a lot here. Currently, under this program, my company will help me to pay for my rent. So my current rent here, the master bedroom, is around 1.7k, and this including the rent, utility, and also the household items. So we have weekly cleaning service. So the cleaning lady, she will bought all the household item shampoo, cleaning item that I never use because I don't do cleaning myself, but I don't have to buy any other grocery item. So my daily expenses is 80% are food. And let's have a review on my daily budget. I usually keep a record on Excel file so I can know briefly how I spend money and what is the total expenses per month. So usually the total daily expenses is around 700 to 1k. And as you can see here, I'm not trying to go through everything, but if I make it into different subcategory, I spend quite a lot on the food, including the lunch, dinner, and drink. While for the other category is mainly the grocery and also other stuff. So when I have to highlight the highest expenses of the day, that would usually including in the weekend. For example, this day I went to Art Science and I ate out for both lunch and dinner. And while the other day that would be I going out for lunch, and for dinner I'm going to some entertainment like bowling. But for the most of the other day without any special event, is usually just around less than $10 per day. The grocery in Singapore, I think it's very important that to know what kind of item that you are getting and which kind of shop will give you the most affordable prices. So to start with, NTUC and Donkey are the most common supermarket I'm going, and Donkey is a bit pricey, but sometimes if I would like to get some Japanese snack or stuff, or sushi, I would prefer going there. While for NTUC, I think it's the most convenient and also affordable prices compared to other supermarket like Cold Storage. So I don't cook at all. I am not good at cooking, so it's sufficient for me. And also maybe people will say it's cheaper if you're going to the wet market, but because I'm living alone, so all over the time I cannot consume all the stuff within a short period of time, so I prefer just grabbing it in supermarket. Japan home, it looked like a small IKEA because they sold like furniture and also living item, but actually they also got a small column for the food, and they could sell it in a super affordable prices. The principle is that because they are also selling some of the food that is close to the expiry date, most of the time I would get cereal there, like the Kirby cereal in another shop costing like $10+, while that is only cost like $3 or $5 For personal item like toothpaste, pad, conditioner, I would go for Venice. Venice usually have like more decent price because they source the item from other Southeast Asia like Thailand, Indonesia. So even for like different kind of brand like L'Oreal or stuff like that, they sell like a lower prices compared to like, for example, NTUC. And the last thing is Daiso, that is a $2 shop, and Value. I think these two shops, unlike the other shop, they usually offer a low prices item in a regular basis. So sometimes if I feel like I need something but I'm not sure where to go, I would go there and see if they have any similar items. So I think from ranging from personnel to food item, they have everything. And for example, for Daiso, they also got some other small stuff like stationery and all the thing. Second thing is about transport. So I think it's pretty straightforward. Like now, even with the local credit card, actually you can use like for different way of transport, but I prefer top up and all this kind of transport card that is called EasyLink card or whatever. So the point is easier for me to monitor how the transaction or transport going. But basically I just top up $50 per month and it is sufficient to use. And because now we're still kind of working from home, so I don't have to travel to office every day, and I'm living in Farrer Park, so actually it's quite convenient to all the places. The last part is about shopping. As you can see in my Excel form or whatever, I don't really do a lot of shopping. Instead of buying new clothes, I personally quite believe of sustainability of the clothes, so I prefer swapping or exchanging clothes in different platform rather than just throw it away or just get a new item. For any item you can just type trade and then you will find some other listing here that are also looking for trading. So this is a way for me, especially when I trying to try on some new style and I'm not pretty sure if I fit with it, then I was trying to have an idea here to see if there is anything that I can try. And because it's gonna be taking quite some time, especially you have to kind of talk to people one by one and stuff like that. So it's also for me, I would just not get easy to shop a new item because I know the headache behind if the item is not suit my style, then I have to like upload the item here and then have to do all the filtering and also talking with people, and that somehow indirectly also make me feel like lesser in the shopping mall. And here, as you can see, I can also list some of the free items to other. That's something that I'm not in use, but probably some other people would want. And here is an overview of how my spending and also daily expenses of living and working alone in Singapore. And to summarize it, I think inferior aspect of living expenses in Singapore is quite reasonable comparing to other big city in the world, I would say. For example, my friend that work from London, they have to cook every day at home because it's simply very expensive to eat outside. While here they have a wide range of food that you can go to a nice bar, having alcohol and spending few hundred Sing per night, while you can also go to the hawker center for like $4-5 food that may also make you feel full. This places and for sort of different entertainment like drinking or trying different activity like kayaking, paddling, that would easily cost you like 50 to 70 Sing per day or per activity. So to end up, I think this is how I feel about Singapore. And how do you feel? 对，我不知道会怎么样。